The signs of attraction aren't always obvious or direct. Women often show interest in ways that might seem subtle or even strange to those who aren't paying enough attention. These signs are not coincidences. They are unique behaviors that reflect how attraction can manifest in unexpected ways. Here's a list of the 9 rarest signs you might be overlooking, but that indicate you're more attractive than you think. Number 9. They talk about you to others. When a woman mentions your name in conversations with her friends, co-workers, or even family members, she's revealing something very important. You occupy a significant space in her mind. She might share an anecdote about something you did together, a comment you made, or even something about you that caught her attention. The interesting part about this sign is that it's not always about seeking external validation. Sometimes simply talk about you helps her process her feelings. Additionally, she might use these conversations as an indirect way to gauge how others react when she mentions you, or even to have them encourage her interest in you. If you notice that people close to her know more about you than you've shared with them yourself, it's likely she's been enthusiastically talking about you. This need to bring you up in her circles ties to her intention of maintaining contact with you, which leads us to the next sign. If you're enjoying this content, I invite you to subscribe and be part of this community that's growing personally every day. Without further ado, let's continue. Number 8. They reach out for seemingly trivial reasons. When a woman texts you for reasons that seem trivial or insignificant, like asking for a simple recommendation, a quick question she could easily Google, or even just a "how are you" message, she's looking for an excuse to stay in touch with you. This isn't something she does out of politeness. It's an indirect way of showing interest and wanting to keep the conversation going without being too direct. Often these seemingly insignificant questions are designed to keep the interaction light without putting too much pressure on the conversation. If you find yourself receiving messages consistently, especially at unexpected times, or for reasons that don't seem very relevant, it's because she's finding ways to connect with you without making it too obvious. This behavior, though subtle, is also tied to her interest in your life opinions and experiences, which often shows in her interest in your hobbies, leading us to the next sign. Number 7. They show interest in your hobbies. One of the clearest signs a woman is attracted to you is when she starts showing genuine interest in activities, or interests she likely didn't share before. If you've mentioned that you like practicing an uncommon sport, collecting something unusual, or have a specific hobby, and she starts asking about it, looking up information, or even trying to get involved in some of your activities, it's because she's trying to connect with you on a more personal level. This kind of interest doesn't come out of nowhere. It's a way for her to step into your world and create common ground for more interactions. It's not just about being polite or curious. It's a conscious effort to join your sphere, to be part of what you're passionate about, and to feel like she has something valuable to offer you as well. When a woman shows this type of interest in what you do during your free time, she's trying to find a way to connect more deeply. This approach often comes with a bit of nervousness, which is reflected in her behavior around you. Connecting to the next sign, number 6. They seem nervous or clumsy around you. When a woman is attracted to you, her body language might betray her. If you notice her playing with her hair, adjusting her clothes frequently, or even making small, clumsy mistakes like dropping objects or losing track of the conversation, it's because she's anxious about making a good impression. This nervousness reflects how much she values your opinion, and it's often accompanied by small gestures meant to impress you, like fixing her appearance in front of you, leading to the next sign. Number 5. They constantly fix their appearance around you. Have you noticed her fixing her hair, adjusting her blouse, or checking her appearance when you're nearby? This behavior is almost an automatic reflection of her desire to look good for you. Even if she's not doing it consciously, she's trying to capture your visual attention and make sure you see her at her best. These small adjustments often come alongside a deeper interest in getting to know you and understanding your life, tying into the next sign. Number 4, they ask very specific questions about your life. When a woman shows interest in personal details about your past goals or passions, she's trying to create a deeper connection with you. This type of curiosity is a clear indicator of attraction, as it shows she wants to understand what drives you and makes you unique. This interest in getting to know you better can also manifest non-verbally, like mimicking your gestures and behaviors, connecting to the next sign. Number 3, they unconsciously mimic your gestures. The mirroring effect is one of the most fascinating signs of attraction. If you notice someone starting to replicate your movements, like crossing their arms, changing posture, or even using similar expressions, it's a sign that they feel deeply connected to you. This unconscious mimicry seeks to create harmony between you two. And interestingly, it can also show in their effort to enjoy and laugh at your jokes, leading to the next sign. Number 2. They laugh at your jokes, even when they're not great. When a woman laughs at even your weakest jokes, it's because she wants to make you feel comfortable and show that she enjoys your company. This laughter isn't always a reaction to the humor itself, but rather to the emotional connection she feels with you. It's a way of reinforcing her interest and building affinity between you, something that could even be masking an unexpected behavior, intentionally ignoring you, which leads to the final sign. Number 1, they intentionally ignore you, though it might seem contradictory. One of the strangest signs of attraction is when a woman seems to ignore you or keeps her distance. This might include avoiding eye contact, not talking to you directly, or acting cold. In many cases, this behavior is a defense mechanism to hide her feelings and avoid being too obvious. If you notice this behavior alongside other subtle signs like quick glances or nervousness, it's likely she's struggling with her feelings for you. The signs of attraction are often subtle and easily overlooked. If you're not paying attention, from talking about you to others, to showing interest in your hobbies, or even appearing nervous, every gesture carries deeper meaning. Recognizing these signs can help you better understand someone's interest in you. Although some behaviors may seem contradictory, like intentionally ignoring you, they all reflect a clear intention to connect with you in a special way. Hey, if you were captivated by this content, believe me, the video that's popping up here on your screen will also blow your mind. Jump in now and get your dose for today.